Well, hello everyone. Here to show you the magical story. It's like, coloring right here. As you see right here is, say, went ahead and drew right here is a picture, say, of some from the memories I remember, from a magical story is basically that I think I was at a friend's house, at this time, but I went ahead and drew right here, of course, picture right here of a clown, and of course right here is what the uniform it is, and a lot of times I remember that going into the house. Of course, that there was somebody there that they hired I guess they say they hired a clown, to entertain the kids. It was, and I can remember the clown that would do like what you call certain activities. It was the activities included, I think cards. Play a game, say of cards where they if most of us had bought those magic kits before, that they would change design, change color. It's like without having to change to another card. It is that they would change designs. It was, and knowing about that they would show the kids, entertain the kids with like magic tricks and stuff. And but one of the magic tricks, of course, is whenever that they would take a magic wand. It was, and they would use like a magic wand. It's like a little stick right there that they would like a magic wand that they would wave it over. And I think what they were using, but they were using some type of coaster pot. It is that they were using some type of pan. I think it was to close the lid on the pan, and of course our pop out would be a rabbit, a bunny rabbit. It was, and most of us probably think about it's like so far with magic, with magic. But other than that, it's like a bunny rabbit, of course, would come out, and then knowing about that I can still remember going to the party and just knowing about that they would a lot of times the clowns would say that something like the magic words like fire, fire, come on, fire, or something like that, or friendly, friendly, come on, friendly, or something like that, and then whenever they opened the lid, it was, and then there'll be a rabbit that would be underneath the lid. It was, and then the clown, of course, would hold the rabbit and of course allow us to pet it and stuff. But just knowing about the fact about if most of us have seen it on TV before, it's like that. Do not try this at home, kids. But other than that, like I can remember going home and trying out some of those magic tricks myself, and a lot of times it's like it don't work. But really, they're talking about it's like you really just need to have that source of kit in order to be able to do some of those tricks. It was, but a lot of us were probably thinking about that with magic, that knowing about if it's real or not, if it's we say so far as talking about it's like the magical story. It is you got right here's the hoop, and then of course it's like with the set of cards it is, and a few other magic kits that I remember when I bought from the store, of course, over like a stores like you say Kmart, Walmart. It was that I can remember that going over in there and then buying those magic kits that they would of course would have in there. And a lot of times it was like that allowing a card to let's say two card like have it to where a card will disappear right before your eyes. It is, and knowing about it would include like what you calls like a cut in the back, to allow you to where you can slide your finger up and down. Of course, they had the card slide up and down. It was, but basically the type of magic trick, of course, it's like if anybody would call this maybe magic. It is like it use like what you calls like art design, like just like using my finger like, well, what am I drawing right here? Well, what am I drawing right here? It's like talking about like right here. Working with these two different colors right here, and then working with you say the green, and then of course with the reddish color right here. It's like really the type of magic that more likely most of us are probably used to seeing would probably be. It's like that whenever it happens before your eyes, it's like talking about like a Shazam, and then something happens. And then something happens, and on the other hand too, that knowing about but it's like your Shazam, or it's like Alukarika. It's like so far as the magic words. But anyway, that knowing about it's like the type of magic that course would be showing you, right? Course is like what you call is like doing a number of activities all within seconds. More likely is doing a number of activities, amount of seconds you can work with the pink, and then of course right here is a big big green right here. Go ahead and add a little bit of green, of course, along with the pink right here down the bottom. And if we even know what that is right there, it's like say marking so far as like for the magic trick. It is, and knowing about with most of us that could be a symbol. It's like what it's like if you rotate it sideways, it is, and knowing about it's like voila. But other than that, it's like right here is the magic trick, and then of course it's like working with with the underline right here. Like if you were underline, it's like for magical. And of course it's like, and then go ahead and you use the pink right here. And then after that, and then use the orange. And what does that do? It's like works like magic, huh? And then from there, and then of course it's like the guy right here is the green. It's like, and what does that do? It's just like magic. But other than that, it's like talking about the whole part about magical stories, knowing about with real magic, and of course with not so real is knowing about knowing about the different things that you can do within the amount of time. I guess more likely they could probably think about it's like really many different ways in which you can do say with the amount of time it's like the things that get done within the amount of time more likely, which cause like for the magic story.